everyone. I wanted to reach out to you about my upcoming Reiki II training coming this January 2023. In less than a month, the early bird registration closes. So if you're interested in this course, go ahead and get that early bird deal before November 1st. So what can we expect with Reiki II? If you're a Reiki I practitioner, and you need to be in order to take this course, it's really the next step on the Reiki journey. And my trainings tend to be, or they are, a lot more intensive. I ask folks not just to show up for a weekend and kind of go through the motions quickly, but to stick around for 5 to 6 different meetings, 3.5 hours long each, so we can really dig deep. For me as a practitioner and as a teacher, Reiki isn't just about helping other people. It's about going deep within our own healing. We have to heal the healer first. So within all of my trainings, we do a lot of self-work. So we're practicing Reiki on ourselves as well as others. In Reiki II, we learn about the ability to use Reiki across time and space, which is really fascinating. And we're able to hone in on even going back into trauma, in situations of trauma in one's life, or going back to different situations in one's life that you want to kind of give energy to release or to promote or to empower. And so it's a really fun next step on your journey to be able to access Reiki in this different way. For folks who are interested, of course, you have to have worked with me for Reiki I or have a certificate from someone else's training. I also ask that you have 15 documented Reiki sessions to email to me before January 1st, 2023. I ask that because it's so important to practice. Even if you're just practicing on yourself, on your pets, on your plants, it doesn't matter what you're practicing on. I just like to see that you are practicing, and I like to hear how sessions go and how things feel for folks. These don't have to be long explanations of sessions, but just detailed, not very detailed, just little blurbs, little paragraphs of how a session went. And of course, they're always confidential, but I like to ask that because Reiki is for serious practitioners, at least my trainings are, and it comes with a lot of responsibility to be able to offer this energy to people. And so I ask that from folks. I also have a list of suggested reading for folks who haven't done Reiki I with me, to kind of stay on the same page, because my trainings tend to be a little bit more intensive than others. So sometimes it's nice to kind of fill in the gaps with some of the readings that I encourage students to do, and that is listed in the course description as well. Other things that you can look forward to during Reiki II is a deepening not only of your self-healing, but also the modalities and the tools that you can utilize within your Reiki practice. So you're continuing to practice on yourself, practice on others, and starting to use the tools that you might be called to use even more deeply. So you're developing yourself as a practitioner as well. And even if you're someone who doesn't want to start a practice for Reiki and maybe is only working on themselves or their family, it's still really nice to kind of feel your own flow as a practitioner and figure out what tools and what ways that you embody Reiki and that you are a vessel for Reiki, because we're all so unique. Reiki energy is always Reiki energy, and it's always good. It's always for the highest and best good, but how you offer it into the world is kind of your specialty. It's what makes you so unique, and that's why I love that there are so many practitioners all over the world. It's the more the merrier on the Reiki path, because we all have something unique to offer this healing work. So if you have questions for me around this training, please feel free, but if you're kind of on the fence, you're not sure, just know that you have under a month left to get in on that early bird deal. We already have registrations coming through. So I'm really excited to have this class at Embodied Directions Wellness Sanctuary. Forgive me if I said the title of our space incorrectly, but it's right in downtown Dover, and I think the space is going to be perfect for this work. So check out the information in my bio, and if you have questions, feel free to post them here, or you can DM me or email me as well. All right, looking forward to it. Thanks, guys.